Welcome back. It's still Morning Rush on Metro Television. To have our next conversation, we have Mrs. Hannah OTOO, and she's here to tell us about the REYO Foundation's Autism and Sin Week 2024. It's going to happen, and I mean, when we have these conversations, it's interesting that we have someone here to tell us more about it, and she is the director and also the organizer of the REYO Foundation Autism and Sin Week 2024. Good morning and welcome to Morning Rush.
Good morning. Thank you.
It's good to have you here, Mrs. Hannah. Oftentimes, when events like these are held, it's to expand further learning and also to highlight what needs to be highlighted. But being in this field for some time now, I want to find out, when it comes to autism, how do people understand this particular disability? Do people understand it well? How do they take it? And how is the response when people are trying to pay attention to this disorder?
Okay. So, first of all, the main general description they give to autism, that is a neurodevelopmental disability, and it affects the way people communicate. It also affects how they interact with others, and sometimes it affects how their understanding of the world. You see, so that's a general description of it. Okay. But so many individuals with autism present themselves differently. You see, so no, they keep saying no two people with autism are the same, and that's true. Okay. So some of them can talk, some of them cannot talk, like my son as well. Some of them can talk, but they just repeat what you're saying. Okay. And that is part of the communication. It's a whole area of communication difficulties. Okay. Then you come to the interaction bit. You see, the interaction bit is when they want to be in their own world. They feel in their own, so they find it difficult interacting with others. Yeah. Or maybe understanding the norms of everyday life. So they don't have a physical disability, but it's all how they present and how they see it. And it's a lifelong disability. When you are autistic, you are autistic as a child, you are autistic as an adult. Okay, so throughout your lifespan, you become autistic throughout? Well, you are autistic. That's what it is, yes. So that is, you are autistic throughout. So it's not something that people say, they're secure. You have to take some medicine before it can cure it. You see, but it can improve. You can improve in the way you do based on various therapies and supports. Yeah, and I'm glad you explained, like, normally the patient. Now, people around them, do they have more understanding? Do they relate to them well? Do they know what they are going through? Do they know how to treat them? That's what I'm asking. When it comes to these, in terms of learning and expanding education, do people know more about these people? No, sadly not, especially in the community we are in, and because we are not used to it. Yeah. So we don't understand. I see myself, understand myself, the people I went to school. So I don't understand when somebody is talking and they don't understand, or somebody cannot talk, or they are doing things that they're not supposed to. So the community that lack the awareness, and until we come to accept that autistic people are part of it, this is how they present, and so we understand them and support them in the world that they are in. Yeah, it would be difficult, but people do not understand it. We need more awareness in communities, in the society, for people to understand. And that's why your foundation comes in. So REYO stands for what? Rex Yankee OTOO. That's my son. I have an autistic son. So it's Rex Yankee OTOO Foundation. Okay. Okay. And how long have you had this foundation? I've had it since 2010. So it's such a long time, almost 20 years. And over the years, we started in London, and then I came here to set up a school here, running for 13 years. Wow. Until COVID. And now we saw that we need to spread it out. So we started organizing the autism and special needs shows. So the SEN stands for Special Educational Needs. Yeah, so we started the shows in 2018. Yeah, and then we invited our school. 2019, we added international schools. Okay. And then COVID came, and then from 2023, we added health. Okay. You see, so now we have from education, health, parents. Okay. You see, and now we have a very good initiative that we added siblings as well. Wow, that's very good, and I must commend you for having such an inspiration to have this. So you had this foundation after your son was autistic, and through that you've been able to also help people. Personally, for you, how has the experience been like, being a mother, having an autistic child? I know it's not easy, but then share with us some of the experiences so that anyone watching can also take something from what you've been able to do. Exactly. My son is very severe. See, so for parents out there, you understand. For some are mild, so it's quite easy. But for the severe parents, what we call them, they have challenging behavior. He doesn't talk, he destroys things, he attacks, he smears. So it's been very difficult especially you feel like your life is totally switched off to the other end. And it doesn't only affect you, it affects the whole family and the siblings as well. You see, so you almost get to the point where you want to lose it. You see, so it takes a resilience like going under the sea, the water, but it's been God. I hold on to God, pray to God, and it's something different we didn't know. So it's been very difficult, but we are here. I give my heart to other parents who are going through
the same thing. How old is he?
He's 22 now.
Wow, he's done well. You've really done well. I really, really appreciate the fact that you have actually extended the help to other people's. Now, coming to Ghana, have you interacted with mothers or parents, siblings? What's been the reaction like? I mean, over the years, you know it's not easy, but then when you meet them, what's the conversation like?
The conversation is like the wish is to just go away, you know, and I'm saying that, look, let's work together and be strong and support our young people throughout that, because, you know, the world's most richest people, the top 4, they are all autistic. All the fantastic things that we are having in this world is because of autistic people. So if you're able to support them, we'll get the best out of it. But it's very difficult. A lot of parents are giving in, going to churches, other places, trying to, but you know, there are certain ways that we have to go through. So I believe that if we get the right support, the right therapies, and the parents themselves believing in their young people and accepting it, you can support them from childhood all the way through their adult life and get the best out of them. You see.
Okay, now let's talk about the program that is happening. It's a 4-day event.
It's a 6 day. It's a 6-day event.
Okay. When is it starting?
Right, it's starting on Monday, coming Monday, 15th of April. And so we have the same week. That is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the City Conference Center in Legon. Okay. And that is for professionals. We are targeting teachers, therapists to train them. Okay. And then Friday is free. That's a webinar. That's online. Okay. Yeah. Then Saturday is the main day, but that one is at Age Hotel. Okay. In
so
that will have parents, teachers, doctors, everybody comes and joining on Saturday, 20th of April.
Okay. For the professionals that you are meeting, which sectors are they from? From the health sector, the teaching sector, and which facilities have you targeted? Which people have you spoken to that you know that they will be coming on that day?
Yeah, we have talked to schools. Yeah, we have talked to healthcare professionals, hospitals, doctors, and other therapists. And even we have a team coming from Nigeria. Okay. The show we are doing now is the first of its kind in Africa. So we have people from Nigeria, Senegal, who've been joining us. Okay,
that's very good. So in a day, how long is it? How was the duration like?
Okay, so the one Monday to Thursday would be 9 to 3. Okay. Just registered. And then on the Friday, it's only 10 to 2 because it's webinar. But the main day on Saturday will be 9 till 4. And then after that, we plan to have a fundraising event and a little evening from 6 to 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Let's touch a bit on people that specialists who will be coming to help, because we're supposed to have Adana Williams joining us, who is a specialist in mental health and also learning disabilities. What is she bringing on board to help this whole foundation and especially this program that is happening?
Okay. Adana is one of the top people in the UK who manages the whole autistic system. So learning disability and autism, she is the deputy lead at the moment in London. So she knows how to set up. She's part of setting up the UK system. So she's here now to come and help us to see how we can set up a system in Ghana and get some training systems up and running for the doctors, for the nurses, for all the healthcare professionals, and tuning into education. Okay. So moving from Ghana, you know, Africa, other countries are coming. Moving forward, after this whole program, what's next for the foundation? Right, that's interesting. We just opened a new center when the school closed. So we have a center in East Legon, and we have a training hub and a multi-therapy center and a shop. So most trainings will then be taking part there throughout the year. And this is trying to get UK researchers, professors, and organizations to come here and train those in Ghana. Okay. Finally, anything you would love to tell the general public, mothers or any professionals about this event, and any other information you would love to share to the general public? Right. Just look into your camera and just say it. Okay, so hi everyone, this is World Autism Awareness Month. I would like all of us, everybody, whether you're a mother, father, shopkeeper, marketman, please understand, accept autistic people and accept those with special needs. And most importantly, I was here to talk about the siblings. The siblings are also very important. So there's an organization called SWITS that is just starting for siblings, for brothers and sisters with autism. So please help us so that we'll be able to support our special needs young ones, because they have something to give. But unless we are able to support them, you wouldn't see the talents that they have. And I'm really grateful that Adana Williams is here to support us all the way from London. Unfortunately, she's not here, but she would be at the show to support Ghana on its way to improve, especially the whole Africa as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Hannah OTOO, and wish you nothing but a successful event. Okay.
Thank you.